Picture something the size of a hamster, living in total darkness under a cold marsh. It's blind. And it can find a living thing, decide to eat it, and swallow it faster than you can blink. Faster than you can even register that something moved. Its brain makes the call in about 8 milliseconds, that's near the physical speed limit of a nerve firing. Nothing else on record eats faster. And the thing it hunts with? It isn't eyes. It's the strangest face in North America. Meet the star-nosed mole. It lives in the wet lowlands of northeastern North America, marshes, poorly drained ground, the muddy bottoms of streams and ponds. It's small, dark, semi-aquatic. And ringing its nostrils is a crown of 22 pink, fleshy tendrils, always moving, always feeling. People see it and flinch. It looks wrong. But that face is the most sophisticated touch organ ever found on a mammal. This animal is functionally blind, tiny eyes, a thread of an optic nerve. It doesn't hunt with sight. It hunts with something faster. On those 22 appendages sit more than 25,000 minute touch receptors, Eimer's organs. Other moles have them too, but nothing like this. This star covers far more ground per touch, and it never stops moving, sweeping the black water and mud around it. Scientists once suspected it detected electricity in living prey. They looked for the evidence. They barely found any. The truth turned out stranger. This isn't a sixth sense for electricity. It's touch pushed to a limit no other animal has reached. Here's the part that should unsettle you. A neuroscientist named Kenneth Catania spent 20 years studying this thing, and he found the star works like an eye. The outer 10 rays on each side scan wide and fast, in jerky little flicks, almost exactly like the way your eyes dart from point to point. And when they brush something interesting, the mole snaps the tiny central pair, ray 11, right onto it, over and over. That central pair is the fovea. The sharp spot. Same trick your eye uses to focus. Except this creature is doing it in pitch black, with its face on prey it will never see. Now the numbers. When the mole touches something, its brain decides whether it's food in about 8 milliseconds. Not 8 seconds. 8,000ths of a second. That's about as fast as a nerve signal can physically travel and be acted on. From touch to identify to swallow, it can finish in as little as 120 milliseconds, a fifth of a blink. Guinness lists it as the fastest forager on Earth. Think about what that means for the small things down there in the dark. A caddisflea larva, a worm, a leech. They never get a warning. There's no chase. There's a brush of soft tendrils, and then there's nothing. And it hunts underwater, which should be impossible for a nose. So it cheats physics. The mole breathes out tiny air bubbles onto an object or a scent trail, lets them sit for a heartbeat, then sucks them back in. It's smelling with exhaled air, in a place where you'd drown. It swims under ice. It tunnels through snow. It stays active day and night, right through winter, holding a high body temperature while it forages in freezing water that would kill most of its relatives. This is a hunter that the cold doesn't switch off. For all that speed, it isn't at the top. Owls take them, barn, screech, great horned. Red-tailed hawks. Foxes, weasels, minks, skunks. Northern pike wading in the water. Even a house cat. The mole answers the only way it can, it breeds fast. A litter of 4 or 5 in late spring, and if the first fails, the female tries again. The young are born hairless to blind, their strange star sealed shut. It takes about 2 weeks before the star opens and comes alive. Only then does the world become a thing they can read through their face, in the dark, at the speed of a firing nerve. We like to think our eyes make us the sharp ones, the animals that see the world clearly. But down in that black water is a blind creature that solved perception a different way, and solved it faster than we can follow. Evolution came to the same answer twice: a wide scanning field, a tiny sharp center, once for the primate eye, once for a mole's nose. That's the quiet, cold thing here. The star-nosed mole isn't dangerous to you. It's dangerous to how sure you feel about being the observer. Something is out there reading the dark faster than you can think, and it doesn't need light, or eyes, or even a warning. If the hidden edges of the animal world get under your skin, subscribe, there's a lot more down here in the dark, and we're only getting started.